Okay, great everybody. So we have 22 people already, so I'm gonna start now. The guy you see on the screen is actually Captain Chair, and I'm gonna change his character to mine and show you how we do this in the game. Basically walking over here. These are my 5 different character slots. Right now we have done 3 characters. So I'm gonna go over here, and that's my guy sitting right there. And we are on my guy. And I feel much better playing this hero. Let's start with this trainings arena. Or this is the blink spell. Can zap around the arena. To start a fight, you step onto this. This is basically the trainings arena, and your opponent is gonna come out of this platform, or you're gonna be summoned into his arena on this platform. And this is basically the initial loot chest that you fight for during training. The winner gets some better stuff, of course, than the loser, but there will be still some great progression for the loser as well, so it's not getting too frustrating. This is where your cool best guys, when they turn into statues at permadeath, will be on display. I can show you that later. So let's see if we have any questions already before I show a little bit more. So, can anyone... Do we have any questions? I don't see any. So, I guess I just keep showing you a little bit about the game. This is... I'm using a katana in this build. On the left mouse button, basically, you do the sword swings. On your right button you have a step, which is a special. You can hold the right button to block. You have a kick, and then of course you have all kind of different magic abilities that you have chosen. This is your spell book, which is the place where you can level up to further customize your character with the skills and spells you have chosen. The first version, please all be aware, this is the pre-alpha version. This version is from June. There's Ugi over there working for us. And the current builds we are working on, of course, they always break stuff, so we are not on the latest build here. This is my armory, and you see the inventory here. The stuff that Ugi crafted, you can see there's a ton of the same legs here, all green. This one has +2 movement speed. This one has 1 life leech percentage and 1 strength bonus. The blue one here has 1 intelligence, 2 physical crit. This blue one has magic crit +1. So every item will basically be different, and you can craft a ton of items in the game to build a character that suits your playstyle the most, and in combination with the spells you've chosen. So here you see my strengths, my intelligence, my physical crit chance, my magic crit. So this is a much more melee-oriented character. You can see the life leech, the run speed, and the spell range I have. Also my resistances. I should put my helmet on. Why did I go around without my helmet? So let me see. How do you get the loot during training? Ugi is gonna pick it up. You will see that when the two guys are fighting later, they both get this chest, and Ugi's gonna pick up the stuff that's in there, and he's gonna bring it into your bank box, so you don't have to worry about it. He will basically do that for you, and he's gonna dump it in here. Or if it's resources, they're gonna dump in here. This is the crafting menu. You see right now we have a lot of resources still. We have 162 iron ingots, we have gold ingots a lot, we have magic runes, we have wood, bone, diamonds, and leather, and some shells here. So basically you go here swap between weapons, armor, and this is headpieces, this is arms, and then you select the stuff you want, maybe this one, and then you let him craft a couple of these. Let me check for questions. Oh, there's a 50 seconds delay between when I talk to you guys until I read your question, I see. We got, hello, Robert Mugabe, King of Africa. Looks great, thank you. Lisa94 is asking, do you level up or are you given a fixed amount of points that you can distribute different times? You're actually gonna level up. So you're completely free to pick whatever kind of character you want to build at the beginning, what kind of webmart, what kind of passive skills, and what kind of spells you want to use. And then the other thing is, when you're in the trainings arena and when you fight another player, after the fight you get a talent point. So you can put them into your abilities, those points. And level 30, you're actually at max level, and you go into the final arena to fight against other players. Before level 30, you won't even be able to enter that arena. Is this camera even on? Yeah, because I don't see myself somewhere. Oh, but it's on. Okay, great.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
I show you something. Over here is basically the forge. This is where Oogie is gonna melt or process the metal. This is iron or raw metal. It's gonna turn into iron ingots. There's a bug here. I don't know what that is. 3 invisible ingots. Wow, I have not seen this bug before, so that's interesting. Here's a training dummy. I can show you some of my abilities. That's the normal sword things, wings. That's a step, kick. Let's try the shadow step. Let me walk over here. Let me do a shadow step. Puts me right behind the character. There's a electric bolt. I can go invisible. Stealth mode. Or I can, in the middle, go into stone form. Then I don't receive any kind of damage while I'm stone form. Good. Minimal requirements. We don't know 100% yet, so it depends on a couple of things. But we have of course, we have a menu where you can reduce all, and there will be more options here. But you can see right now I have everything on Epic here, and I'm playing on 1080p. I mean, if you have a couple of years old hardware, you will still be able to play it pretty well, but you know, the better the hardware, the better the performance, and the higher the graphic qualities you're gonna have. But I can even play it on a 980M, like a mobile 980M mobile card, which is way weaker than a 980. So I show you. This is basically where you feed Oogie. You're gonna catch fish on the beach, go fishing. You put the fish in here, it fills up his energy, the food in the pot, and Oogie can come and eat food. What's in here now, because my Oogie is level 60, actually works for 8 hours straight without needing any more food. That's currently where he sleeps when he's tired. Oogie kills these little guys to get your leather. He collects the seashells here. I can also do that by walking over them. And these are used for sacrification. Like, see this one? This is a ring shrine. And you sacrifice the items here, and the progression bar fills, and whenever this ring has filled up fully, you're gonna receive a random magic ring, and we have a couple of them now. I don't know, probably like 10 right now, but we're gonna add a lot more. And they all do different things. Let me cheat for a moment so you don't... This is a cheat menu. I can actually create some. That will not be in the game, this menu. No chance. I create 99 diamonds. This is for us to test stuff, right? So you need it during development. Otherwise it takes forever. So let me put just 99 in here. It's way more than one ring needs. So we got 1, 2, 3 and so on. There's more. So let's see. We got a life leech plus 2 ring. Oh, this buggy thing doesn't work. Okay. We got a magic crit plus 2. We got a strength bonus plus 3. Let me sacrifice that. Intelligence bonus plus 3. Magic crit plus 2. Intelligence bonus plus 3. Strength plus 3. No epic rings. We are so unlucky. There's still some rolls coming. No epic. Okay. Anyhow, this is where you let Oogie. Oogie can do this while you're offline, of course. Like, he can do everything for you. So you can basically set him to collect stuff on the beach and sacrifice it into the ring shrine. And maybe, you know, you let him do it overnight for 8 hours. You wake up the next morning and you have a few more rings. Or maybe not, depending how lucky he is with the stuff he picks up on the beach. Yes, this is Lisa 94. This is basically your hub. This is where you hang out, where you do your stuff. Like, if I go close to a wall here, I get a pickaxe, so I can even help. Oh, I got a gold nugget. Look at me. Iron ingot. They're actually rare. Diamonds are super rare. But you can help Oogie and farm some resources here if you like. And maybe you noticed I have not gone into any kind of, you know, menus really. The only way to interact in the game is you step onto this activation platforms and the menus, in-game menus open up. So it's like you never really leave the game. This is where you unlock new spells and skills. We can do that also for you. So when this is full, I'm gonna get this spell, right? And then there's a menu behind it. When I have that, I show you. Let me get another 99 diamonds. So choose. Now we got this. So basically, yes, there's a chat. You have a global chat, Lisa 94. Everybody can chat with everybody and ask questions to the community, and people will help you out and or become your friends. You can add them to your friends list and do friendly duels. This kind of thing. So yeah, there's a global chat. Everybody's in their own hub and stuff. This is a blockchain game, but it is our focus is it's a real game. It's not just a crypto collectible, and we use cryptocurrency or blockchain engine technology to give you guys true item ownership. So all of the stuff you gather in the game, it's on the blockchain, and you will be able to trade it with other players outside the game on external marketplaces, and that's kind of really exciting. One Man Army 2112. Yeah, you're watching 9Lives Arena. It's a game that's actually featuring engine to give you guys true item ownership. I'm currently in the menu. Let me just finish this so I show you a bit more of the game. So these are weapon art. So I could basically unlock another weapon art here that my other characters could use. I can unlock the spirit animals. They give different kind of passives. I can unlock more spells here. Looks like I have unlocked everything on this character. I can unlock more bloodlines. So, and Oogie can do all of that for you. So you can really focus on other things, but of course you can help him at any time. Let me see the physics. Let me go upstairs again. Show you. Oogie's still crafting here. I think, yeah, I've showed you a lot is to Europe here. When you step onto this platform, that's basically when you get matched against another player. Let me see what you guys are asking. I think if you guys have questions now, you can ask me, or we can actually let our two Twitch streamers, Mr. Bolter and Captain Share, because they didn't have a chance to do a lot of practice. Maybe they get in a few more practice matches, and you can guys see some combat, and then once they feel a little bit more confident, they can go in here, go onto this one, which matches you into the final arena where you actually fight for lives. You can see this here. This character is actually on 5 lives. He lost already 4 lives, and he gained 7 victories. Pretty bad, but you know, it's just testing around. I let Derry win mostly. Just kidding. So let's see. The beta will be mid next year. The alpha, you guys can already get into alpha. If you back us on Kickstarter right now, you can already get in if you're lucky as early as end of December or Decemberish, the first wave. But to be safe, we say it's in February 2019 to get in at that point. So let's see how quick we can pull off some stable network backend that people can actually join and play with us. The game engine we are using is the Unreal Engine 4. I think I'm gonna become a Twitch streamer here. I'm liking this. So yeah, the Kickstarter actually, there are some extremely rare rewards because all of the offerings we have there, they will be limited to Kickstarter backers and they will never be made again. So there are digital titles, for instance, and if you own a title, it's a title deed. You will actually be able to trade that later on with other players. We have titles like Sir, Lord, Dark Lord, Noble Lord, and Glorious Lord, and also we have exclusive armor set. We have some of the belts. I show you some other belts. They are really super rare, the belts, and they will be pretty epic to own them. Is there anyone in here? No, so I'm gonna cheat again. Do I have one in here? No, let me create one. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. So look at this beauty. This belt is the silver demon skull belt. There's I don't know how many we have on the Kickstarter right now. If it stays like this, I think there's around 50 or 60 that will be in the world of these only. And there's a gold version of that. There will be 22 right now, I think, something like that. If you dare to wear the belt in the final arena and your guy dies, and this is an old build, I show you. You see the belt as all the equipment on your statue. This is such an early build from June that you actually can't see the belt in silver, but it is currently in the new build. It's already fully in silver, so you see him like on the characters, so they will stand out on the statues, and they will be tradable blockchain trophies also, these statues, so they don't necessarily lose in value, but it's it shows the 7 victories I have on this guy, because right now this character has only 7. What else? Let me see if there's more questions. So the items that we're gonna give out from the Kickstarter, we're thinking we're gonna get them in October, probably later October. So Kickstarter ends on the 11th of October. Then it takes them 2 weeks to send to actually start wiring us the funds, and then a few days until we have the funds. And also we are right now haven't minted anything. So by the time we will probably have minted the items. So towards the end of October, we will be able to send the items out to those players that want the items in the wallet. For the ones that don't really care to already have it, or they don't know how to do any of that, they will just get them with the game account when they will start playing the final version. All their items will be in there. Yeah, some of the items, they are the so-called multiverse items, and you will be able to bring them to other games. And we have 3 different type of multiverse items currently in the Kickstarter. Yeah, I know the belt is really, it's a masterpiece. Derek crafted this thing. It has so much detail. I mean, everything has amazing amounts of details, but I don't know how the Twitch stream quality is, but yeah, it's an amazing belt. Yes, the recipes, the blueprints, you can craft forever with those. You own a blueprint as long as you have the blueprint, and there's no reason you wouldn't have it unless you trade it with another player or you dare to melt it. You will be able to craft unlimited. Like, no, let's see. Let's see, Derek crafted 3 of these sleeves, right? These arms. So this one came out an epic version with +1 crit, +1 magic crit, 1 strength, 1 life leech. This is green one, came out with magic crit 1 and intelligence 1. The blue one came out magic crit, strength 1. So even if you get a couple of epic ones, they will be different because the stat rolls are random. And there will be a lot of trading going around on the stuff that you craft, because they will be all completely different. And certain players, you don't necessarily need one of these. If you have a really good roll on a blue one that, you know, let's say they were all magic crit here, that might beat most epics, because to get 4 of them on one roll is a lot. Or it's even crazier with weapons. Like weapons have 8 stat points that roll onto them. Hold on a second.
Hey everybody, we're just having a small little technical issue right now. We're just gonna refresh the stream really quickly. Ralph, hold that thought. We'll be right back.
Okay. Hello, everybody. So, where were we? Are there any questions? Yeah, repost it, please. There will not be any congestion. No, don't worry about it. We're still gonna do some testing, right? But we make sure that all of that is in the background. You don't have to worry about it. And will you be able to pick the pose for the statues? There will be different poses. So what you saw when I showed you was a T-pose, which is not right. Right now, in the current build, there's a number of different poses. They're all random. But that's a very good idea. So we make the poses selectable. That's a great idea. So yeah, we probably build a system around it. So players can select the poses they want their characters to appear in. So different. Don't know. There's a couple of mechanics we could use to make that interesting. So, but there will be different poses for the characters, and let's see what we can do. Yeah, we can basically move to the dueling now at any point if there's no more questions. I haven't played for a while. I would love to do it also, but maybe I do a quick one with Derry before somebody else comes on, but I need to check my spells. Hold on. Where am I? Flash. Shadow Step. Lightning Bolt. I just can't remember what I had instead of Blink. It was lightning. Let me try this. Yeah, probably. Derry, do you want to go for a quick one? Sorry, Derry and me, we haven't really prepared for this, but this is the character I usually play with lately when we do some testing. Yes, Legendary. I'm gonna fight Legendary, and he's the lead artist, and he pretty much does most of this, except any kind of concept art and stuff. That's somebody else. No, so through the night. No, players don't use their items if they die. First of all, when you die here in the trainings arena, there's no penalty or anything. You can spar as much as you like or challenge friends to friendly duels. Only in the final arena, that's where you lose lives, but you don't lose your equipment. But once you die on your last life, then everything you were wearing turns into your statue. So that stuff is gone at the end of your career. So it's not gonna be gone during any kind of the fights that you have to get new stuff during the career of that fighter. No, it's all good. Legendary is really awesome. Yeah, I love his name. It's just genius. Okay, great. Let me hear. Derry, are you ready? Yeah? Okay, let's do this. Okay, we have a quick fight. Derry and me, let's see. So, see, I walked on this platform, I got summoned. Gonna get my weapon out. There, see, there's a bug here. I didn't see his vanish animation, but he vanished. So I don't know where he's gonna come at me. But I can vanish too. Oh shit, I wasn't watching my stamina. Oh my god, I should have stepped behind him, but he was on the edge, so I fell down. You're so lucky. You are so lucky. God damn it. Yeah, stone form, baby. You were supposed to let me win! Oh, Jesus. That was a knockdown. No! 35 hit points.
Who won?
See how bloody I am? And victory.
2 out of 3.
Wow. So close. It's crazy. Okay, this is basically the stuff I'm getting. This is right now it's not right. You would get all of this in leather. That's not balanced. And you could win a blueprint here. And here's the combat log, so I can check everything. You know, you can study what happened during the fight, how the timing happened and everything. And legendary drops dead. And I had 35 hit points literally. That was amazing, Derry. End match. So see Ugi, that's a little bit buggy, but Ugi is basically picking up all my loot from the chest, and he has it now, and he's gonna go and drop it in the bank. There's a little bit of collision still. Buggy. It's a pre-alpha version, so from June. So now I think we're gonna switch characters. We're gonna let 2 new players have a fight. They didn't really have much time. Captain Chair has the advantage because he visited us once and he already did some playing. So, and because you know it took a lot of time to set everything up from a technical point of view, Mr. Bolter has a huge disadvantage because he doesn't really know a lot about the different spells and you know how to control it, so he's a little bit at a disadvantage. Also his strength is more first-person shooter, so he's on a learning curve right now. If there's any questions now, shoot. Otherwise I hand it over to our 2 Twitch streamers to give you a little bit of experience with different skills, different spells probably. I don't know what builds they have made, but we have a lot of different spells, so you're gonna probably see a couple of different spells and let them have a newbie fight. Ready?
Ready?
Yep, I can hand it over to you guys.
You ready? Come on over here for a second. We're just going to talk to people over here for a second.
They were doing another one.
Are they doing another one?
I thought they were doing
You guys want to see Ralph and Derry throw down one more time?
You might as well. These guys are liking it.
Let's get some hype in the chat going.
Oh, Derry's going to be serious this time, really?
Jack Biceps, I just want to give you a shout out. Thank you for the biddies. My first set of biddies.
Try some biddies.
How many people do we have?
I don't know right now.
Can I see that? Like here?
Yeah. 44?
Legendary revenge, they say.
Ready?
Revenge. They're wanting legendary revenge. Derry, you guys are still up.
Ralph, how are items locked on the 9th?
Okay, let me see this question. How are items locked on the 9th days when they are in our vaults? Is this somehow coded in the contract? So basically, when you enter the 9Lives arena, you get warning. And you cannot bring any items unless they are in the wallet of your account on our server. So everything, like all the blueprints is no problem, but the actually equipped stuff on your character has to be on the server. It's also no problem as long as you're in the trainings arena, but if you enter the 9Lives arena, the stuff you bring, you know, is going to turn over into a statue at your permadeath. So you're risking that, but you get a warning, but you know, it has to be on the character. All, by default, all the items you create, they are on our server. So you would actually have to physically get them out of the game to not be, but then you can't equip them, right? So everything you craft will be on the server and you can equip it. And it's also no big loss, you know, but if you take it out of the game, you can't use it. Make La Magia fight.
La magia is not magical in that.
La Magica, she's not good with mouse and keyboard. It would not look pretty. And they're right.
Yeah, hey guys, what's up? I hope you're enjoying. Yeah, my fight would be like this. It would look so bad. It would look really bad. So I leave it to the pros because, yeah, I need to learn how to use proper PC, you know, this ASDF and the mouse thing is just, I haven't learned it yet. It's so bad. So I will leave it to them. But please ask questions because remember, the actual fight is going to be Captain Chair and Mr. Bolter. Figure out who it is you want to support and check it out on one of the channels. We're going to be giving away a special item, something exciting, which I won't say anymore. I'm not allowed to. I'll let Captain Chair talk about that. But don't forget, we're also on Kickstarter. So for all of you who want to get some really cool exclusive rewards, make sure you check it out. I'll send a little link so you guys can see it. And go, guys! Fight it out! Are you ready to rumble?
Okay, okay, Darius gonna be serious now. We gotta change the spell here. Gonna change this one. Gonna use magic reflect. Let's see what he's gonna bring. Yeah. Spyless style. Yeah, so you can keep your blueprints on the other wallet, most likely, and you can craft. But you would never risk your blueprint because you don't bring blueprints into the arena. It's impossible, so you will never lose your blueprints. But the items you're gonna equip, they will be on the servers. So if everybody wants to see a rematch, we can make a rematch. Derry, let me hear. Derry, are you ready? Okay. Now I'm scared. Okay, let's do this. I'm stepping on here. Okay. He's getting some. This is gonna be more tactical. Got 2 hits in. Oh, they missed! Out of running speed. Critical. Where are you? So stealth you can't use indefinite. Oh! Oh, there's a bug. Look at that massive sword. It's 1v1. 1-1. Very good fight, Derry. Damn it.
And the CEO is down! Down for the kill!
Okay.
Point 1 for legendary!
Very good, Derry.
How do you feel?
I think he cheated. He must have cheated. Oh, I see. You had 2 heals. Very defensive. Very smart. Okay. Yes, there will be jumping attacks. It's not in. Let me see. Resurrect. So right now, I mean, there's a kick, but basically you can jump right now, but we can't execute anything in the air. That has been implemented, but we're gonna do a jumping attack also. But right now it's all balanced around the basics, and the system will get extended, so we will put more stuff on top of it. But you know, right now it's working pretty well, and then we're adding more stuff, and then we balance that out. So, yeah, but jumping attack is on our list. Good fight, thank you. I mean, this alpha version, it's extreme fun already to fight, and it also has a lot to do with strategy, what kind of spells you pick. This is a new build Derry has. I can beat it though. But also it has to do with your item strategy. I'm wearing, no, belts have no stats anyhow, but I'm wearing a grey one here, so they don't really have much. So there's a lot of optimization I can do on my build. But I didn't need to so far, because I mostly win. Okay.